What's up, everyone? My name is Michael Galullo. You're watching Footballer's Advice, and today I wanted to go over the summer transfer window for 2017. Something a lot of players don't take into consideration is the summer transfer window. When players are, thinking about going over to Europe and knocking on doors or just emailing teams, marketing themselves, they're more so thinking about how am I going to improve my technique? How am I going to improve my fitness? And something, like I said, they just don't think about is the summer transfer window. And so this is something I wanted to cover and give you guys information on for a lot of the countries within Europe, so that way you had more information if you're going to go knock on doors in Europe, or if you're going to attend some of these combines, kind of maybe when the appropriate dates are, depending on what countries you're going to go to or what countries are going to be there scouting players. So like I said, a lot of players sometimes text me and they say, hey Mike, I'm going to go to this country during these dates. Would you recommend that? And depending on the country that you're talking about, my answer may vary. You want to get to a country, and in my personal opinion, you want to get to a country early, before the summer transfer window opens, or right when the transfer window opens. That way you can impress coaches beforehand, because something you have to take into consideration is the fact that some teams already have certain picks that they want before the transfer window even opens. So sometimes they already have roster spots filled based on players that they know or that they want, based on seeing them in, their league, and they want to bring them over to their team, or they're bringing them up from the lower leagues or down from the higher leagues on loan, whatever the case may be. So this is why it's important for you as a player, if you're going to go knock on doors or if you're going to attend combines, to know when the transfer window is. That way you're there early, and you can make an impression to make the team. And this also allows you to, in the transfer window, to be signed by professional teams, because when the transfer window ends, you can't get signed by a team. Now there is some technicalities within the rules that may allow you to. I don't know those specifically, so I'm not going to speak on that. But from my experience and from the other experiences that I've shared with other players and players just talking, like I said, you want to get to the country early, before the summer transfer window. That way you can impress and everything goes smoothly. So a lot of the countries that I'm going to cover today, like I said, are within Europe. I'm also going to give you guys the summer transfer window for the United States as well, because trust me, this is going to save you guys a ton of headaches if you do this right, in terms of when you should email and market yourself. Because sometimes you send emails to teams that their transfer window doesn't open for another 6 months. So really, okay, maybe the coach may like you, but it's still another 6 months until they kind of think about you again, and maybe they'll sign you. You just want to do everything in accordance to the transfer window, and that way, okay, if a team likes you, boom, right away, maybe they can sign you based on you sending them your CV or your highlights, whatever. So let's get right into it. The first country that a lot of Americans go to is Sweden, and their transfer window is July 15th to August 11th. The next one is Finland. That transfer window is July 10th to August 9th. Norway, July 21st to August 17th. Denmark, June 15th to August 31st. Iceland, July 15th to July 31st. The Netherlands, Italy, and Germany have their transfer window July 1st to August 31st. Then you have Northern Ireland, Malta, and England, which have their transfer window June 9th to August 31st. You have the Republic of Ireland, which is July 1st to July 31st. Spain, which is July 1st to September 1st. Portugal, which is July 3rd to September 22nd. And you have the US, which is July 10th to August 9th. So those are things to consider, guys. Like I said, depending on what country you want to go to will dictate, when you want to go over there and knock on doors, if that's something you're going to do, or you're going to attend these combines, maybe when the best time is based on the dates that they're leaving. Like I said, you don't want to catch the transfer window on the back end. You always want to be before, because it gives you more time to impress. Let's say, you go on trial and it doesn't work. If you're in the country and you have time, go knock on doors, go see what other opportunities are out there with the time that you're given. So I hope that information is really helpful to you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Let me know what you guys want in the future, if there's other countries you want me to cover as well. So hopefully that helps. We'll be back again soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.